Cue the intro. Yo, it's your boy coming at you today with Preston Start. Gonna be doing some reviews today because it's been a hot minute, and I'm not really making too much an appearance. I promised I would, but yeah, nonetheless, got some movie review, a couple anime reviews, and I'm currently watching a series on Netflix. So I'll kind of go into that, but first movie reviews. So I think it was Saturday. I watched Def Kappa right there, Def Kappa, and this movie was very hokey. It knew it wasn't serious at all. It goes into this former pop idol in Japan who gave up the life to go move back to the countryside to live with her grandmother. And while she was on her way back to her grandmother's house, she saw her grandma on this same street that she was walking on, and unfortunately she gets hit by a car. Grandma was pretty much was like, you have to protect the Kappa, because this like small town in like the countryside of Japan was I'm guessing like a safe haven for the Kappa. If you're not familiar with what a Kappa is, it looks like a turtle with like a bird beak, and it has like a kind of like a bowl cut, and it has a plate on top of its head that it has to constantly keep wet. And it goes into that whole folklore of the whole story of the Kappa, which is kind of interesting. I mean, the entire time, the story itself is also kind of getting narrated by some expert of like folklores when it comes to different types of folklores around the world and stuff like that. I mean, brings up the Sasquatch, Loch Ness monster, and then it goes into the whole Japanese mythology of the Kappa. But nonetheless, this feel like I'm going too long into rambling about this movie, but it was stupid. It was fun. Definitely doesn't take itself serious. At some point in the movie, you get some like hardcore extremists, like Japanese imperial, rising sun type of shit, like bad guys who are trying to restore Japan to its former glory by introducing like human fish hybrids, and a freaking bomb goes off and one of these damn things mutates into a giant kaiju along with the Kappa. And it I want to say like the third half of the movie, like the second half, third half, the third act pretty much is a giant freaking kaiju monster flick, which was kind of cool, with freaking dudes in freaking monster costumes beating up each other, and how the Kappa is pretty much like overpowered and ends up freaking beating up the freaking fish kaiju thing. And the only way this freaking Kappa was able to find peace and harmony was this former pop idol had to sing to him, because like earlier in the movie they find out that this Kappa really enjoys the music that this freaking pop idol used to make. So yeah, it was fun. It was stupid. You can watch it on Crunchyroll. I'm not entirely sure where else you can watch it, but yeah, I definitely would give it like a 7 out of 10, just because of it's really stupid, but I mean it's aware of how stupid it is. I probably will give it like an 8 out of 10, just because like there's some parts where it definitely paid homage to the typical um, trope of using toys, like toy tanks. And at some point, a reporter gets set on fire, and then they like do like a wide angle shot, and it's a freaking Ken doll, freaking moving around on fire, which I thought was hilarious. But yeah, Def Kappa, definitely kind of a watch. Recommend. Catch you in the next video.